Alright guys, so we are back with another Fallout 76 video. This time it's more like rumor-based, speculation. The first channel I've seen discuss this was TheQuartering. So far the only channel I've actually seen discuss it. And the article we are referencing also gives him credit at the bottom of the article, so I think he was the first channel to talk about it. Kind of a side note, TheQuartering is probably one of my favorite channels right now. His shit's been blowing up over the past, half a year or so. The channel is going off. Dude uploads a video, gets like 100K within the first 24 hours. Highly recommend that you guys check him out. Anyways, the topic of today's video is whether or not Fallout 76 is on its way to be a free-to-play game. This rumor is based off of physical copies of Fallout 76 being pulled off of certain stores' shelves. You can't buy a brand new game in these stores, you can only buy a pre-owned version. And then other places like Amazon, for example, having very little stock of physical versions of Fallout 76. We're talking about Amazon, like the biggest place in the world to buy shit. Fallout 76 has had a rough launch, but no one really knew how bad the situation is until reports of the game possibly going free-to-play started surfacing. The news remains unconfirmed, but it looks like preparations for Fallout 76 going free-to-play are possibly underway. EB Games, one of the biggest video game retailers in Australia, is reportedly removing physical copies of Fallout 76 from its shelves. According to reports, EB Games has pulled new copies of Fallout 76 from its shelves. It is a distributor recall and has nothing to do with EB Games itself pulling the plug on Fallout 76. Tricentennial or Power Armor editions are still available, so it is only the base game copies that are pulled for the time being. EB Games Australia currently has no new base game physical copies on sale. In fact, there is a buy one get one free offer up for Fallout 76 pre-owned copies at EB Games Australia. Interestingly, at the time of this writing, Amazon had 28 copies left in stock for Fallout 76, which is strange considering the size of this retailer. It seems that new shipment hasn't arrived for Amazon sellers. It is curious how Amazon sellers are low on Fallout 76 physical copies. So if we come over here to EB Games Australia and search Fallout 76, there's a bunch of stuff. There's like 213 items, a bunch of stuff that's related to the game, but the actual games that are for sale are the Tricentennial Edition, the Power Armor Edition, and then the only base games that are for sale are the pre-owned ones. And for whatever reason, they're having a buy one, get one free for Fallout 76 pre-owned versions. I don't know why you'd get two copies. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It seems like they're really trying to get rid of the physical copies. So yet again, this is rumor. This is a speculation video. We don't really know why physical copies are being pulled from EB Games in Australia. It could be due to poor sales in Australia specifically. So maybe they're just like, let's just not sell it there anymore. I don't know. That's one of the theories out there. And for Amazon.com to be low on physical copies of the base game is pretty shocking given the size of the retailer like this article mentioned. Now, what are our thoughts on Fallout 76 going free to play? It's probably the best thing to keep this game alive for a lot longer than it probably will be alive. It obviously has its player base. Bethesda claims it has like 1 million players. Whether or not that's true, I don't know. That means the game did sell a couple million copies, if that is the case. But considering the rocky launch, to say the least, of this game and the lack of content that was also in the game, it probably, almost definitely, should have been a free-to-play game from the beginning. And while I also agree with a lot of people that free-to-play is the best option for this game, I'll also feel pretty burned by that, man, because I bought this game, when it first came out, obviously for my channel. I bought it as $60, and if it becomes a free-to-play game, how is Bethesda going to compensate me and other people who spent money on the game? The most obvious thing would be Adams for the microtransaction store, the Atomic Shop, but that wouldn't compensate me in the slightest because I don't play the damn game anymore, right? And there's probably a lot of people who bought it that don't play it anymore, but I'm still going to feel burned again by the game going free to play since I spent $60 on it, even if I don't play it anymore. But that's just me personally. I don't even know how they could compensate somebody that doesn't play the game anymore. I'm sure there's people out there who bought the game, don't play it anymore, don't care about being compensated. They just want to wash their hands of the game. But if you still currently play Fallout 76, which is perfectly fine, I've said that before in the past in multiple videos, I don't care if you enjoy the game, that is completely up to you if you want to play Fallout 76. This would still be the best option for you as well because it's going to bring in a ton of players. If the game is free to play, a ton of people, regardless of how bad the game actually is or performs, are still going to download it and play it. So as with all my videos, I pass off to the comment section, more so this time since it is a speculation, rumor, discussion type video. What are your thoughts on Fallout 76 going free to play? Do you think it will go free to play? If it does and you don't play the game, would you check it out since it is now free? And if you did buy the game, what are your thoughts on it going free to play? A couple questions there. I'll have stuff linked in the description if you want to check out the story for yourselves. And if you guys enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Turn on notifications. Follow me on Twitter at TheDashingDavid. And my Discord. Links to my social networks are in the description and in the outro. Later, guys.
Give me forever for a while, give me forever for a while. Quit acting like a baby, or at least less like